What's shaking, everybody? It's your boy King of the Golden State coming at you with a haul video from over the weekend. Decided to hit the road. I need to do more video of like being on the road more because, it's pretty interesting sometimes. Just got to change it up every once in a while and just show what I do on the road. I feel weird putting video up while I'm hunting for books, because I'm usually drawn onto just looking for comics while I'm just going through things. I don't usually want to go through comics and hold the camera at the same time. I feel like it's kind of distracting, but yeah, I did pick up a stack of books, and without further ado, I'm gonna show you guys what I picked up from this garage sale I found off of Craigslist. And they had a whole stack of stuff. I got like thousands of books, some ranging from 50 cents here in a section. Another section was $1 books. Another section was $2 books. And there's another section where he said, we'll talk about it. I found some of those we'll talk about it books, but I want to start off with a bunch of the 50-cent books. So before we get started, be sure to check into this video by hitting the like button, thumbs up like that. Also comment down below. Also subscribe if you haven't. I'm about to say about 150 subscribers from 1,000, so that is on the horizon. It's getting there. So let's talk about that later though. But if you do know people who haven't subscribed to this channel, please share this video to them and let them know to subscribe to this channel so I can find out something to give away. I can find something to give away, and it's going to be 1,000 subscriber worthy. I've given away some good stuff in the past, so as soon as I hit 1,000 subs, we'll find out what goes next. But yes, 50-cent bin, pretty much stuff I found in the 50-cent bin, which was pretty cool. I'm gonna go through these pretty fast. Gen 13 #1, found that in the 50-cent bin. Found a nice little spec book there, spec by Lords of the Long Box, Sleepwalker #1. Shout out to Lords of the Long Box, by the way. Also found this one here, Electro Assassin #1. I kind of wish I found the rest of that series. I don't know. Maybe I already have this though. That's the thing. I've seen it before. I just grabbed it, just out of impulse. Found DC versus Marvel Comics #1, along with #2. I think I have 3 and 4. I think there is a 3 and 4, but yeah, I found those in there. Pretty cool covers. Also found a Annihilation #3 in the 50-cent bin. I was hoping to find more. I already have the entire run, but I was hoping to find more of that run. But why not? Found an Ultimatum #1. I think people were talking about this one for a bit because I guess this is spec'd about. I'm not sure of the details, but the first this was going for like $25 online. Found it in a 50-cent bin they had over at this garage sale, so I thought, why not? I don't have it. Found a really cool Michael Turner cover of Ultimate X-Men 75. Really dope. I really dig that. Another thing I found, which I thought, man, I'm surprised to find this in here, but I was glad to find it. Inhumans #5. It's first Yelena Belova. I think this is a pretty good copy, actually. Yeah, I'd say this is at least a 9. It's got like some light spine stress, but I thought, man, this is pretty cool to find in there. I'm not sure if those are fingerprints or not. I can't tell, but I mean, to find it in a 50-cent bin was pretty dope. So yeah, got that. Also got a Truth #1. That's the Black Captain America issue or series. I haven't even read, but I probably should. I was hoping to find other issues of this, but I didn't. Because I found Marvel's #1. I think #1. I want to say that's a #1. I'm not sure the exact numbers on this, but I found the Marvels and another Marvels issue in there, and they were both 50 cents each. I think I had the whole series of this, but on a trade paperback. I just haven't gotten around to reading it. Found a pretty dope Battle of the Planets cover here by Michael Turner for 50 cents, along with a J. Scott Campbell cover. Now, I'm not, being that these are both one's a Campbell cover and the other is a Turner cover, it's kind of like which one's the variant. So I really didn't care to look. Actually, no. This is a letter C, and this one's a letter D. So this is letter C. That's a letter D. So, yeah. I guess I think I skipped a couple of those Battle of the Planets covers I saw in there. Found a Superboy number 0. This first cameo of King Shark in a 50-cent bin. I keep running into this all the time. Inhumans number 1. I think this is like my 6th or 7th copy of Inhumans number 1. It's kind of mind-blowing when you think about it. It's like, at first, I thought this book would be not a hard to find, but a difficult book to find at a price. Turns out I can find that in a 50-cent bin just about anywhere. This is pretty cool. It's Avengers number 44, Jim Chung variant. And I thought, man, that's a pretty badass cover. I really like that one. I like Jim Chung doing work on Avengers, so I really dug that. Also in the 50-cent bin, found this. I don't even care about the character. I just knew who drew it. Art Adams drawing this cover for Ian Churchill's Lionheart. I mean, I know it's like a Rob Liefeld type of property or whatever, but I was like, whatever. I mean, I just saw that the one thing that drew me to this cover was Arthur Adams did the cover, and I'd never seen it before, so I thought it was pretty cool. I had to pick it up. I found a filler here of Avengers 188. I'm sure as soon as I put this in my long boxes in my storage, I'm probably going to realize I already have it, but for 50 cents, I couldn't say no. I couldn't say no to this flimsy copy of Amazing Spider-Man number 4, first appearance of Sandman. I thought it'd be a pretty good reader to have, so for 50 cents, couldn't say no. Also, there were other 50-cent books in there, like Ultimate Spider-Man 152, J. Scott Campbell cover. Nothing too crazy about it. I think this used to be a sought after book for a moment, and now it's not really that sought after. So, got Prodigy number 1, by Mark Millar and Raphael Albuquerque. I think they're trying to make this into a movie at some point. So I found that in there. Also found this in a 50-cent bin. Showcase 96. That is the I think it's like the prototype of Birds of Prey, if I recall. It's a prototype of Birds of Prey. It's my second copy, actually, off the top of my head. Also found these in there, and it's amazing. I found 2 sets, but I decided to leave 1 set behind because I don't want to be like the hoarder type of guy. But I found Legends number 6, and then of course Legends number 5, Legends number 4. These were all in really great shape, actually. Legends number 3, that's first Suicide Squad. Legend number 2, and Legend number 1. Now I already have a set personally in my PC, but I saw these in there for 50 cents, and it got me thinking, man, I wish I never paid. I think I bought the Legends run around the same time Suicide Squad came out, and I'm kind of kicking myself now because I think I overpaid for that. And I think, I'm pretty sure I overpaid for it because these are 50 cents each. And the price I paid for the Legends run, I don't want to discuss it. It's pretty bad. Also found a DC first issue special, Manhunter number 1, or number 5 actually. And it's a first appearance of the 4th or 5th Manhunter. I forgot the guy's name. It was like Mark something. I already have a copy of this. I found this one I found a copy of this I think earlier in January before the whole thing shut down. So it was pretty cool. I just couldn't say no to picking this up for 50 cents. Another book I picked up for 50 cents. Deathstroke Terminator number 1. I already have a number 1 and it's already in a CBCS 9.8. But you don't say no to picking something up like this. And I might actually, being that it's a raw copy, and this actually looks in pretty good shape. I know Mike Zeck is signing for CGC in the next couple of weeks, so I think I might send this in to get signed by Zeck and get it slabbed and see what grade it comes up. Hopefully it would come back at 9.8. But yeah, it was a pretty clean copy actually for what I saw for 50 cents. Other stuff I picked up and higher number stuff. Actually, these were like $1 each. Found a Kingdom Come number 1, number 2. number 3, and number 3. I actually picked that one up by accident. I was kind of looking for a number 4, which I did see, but I passed on it because I thought I had one in my bag because I was kind of moving pretty fast, because the garage sale was, the thing is about a garage sale is when you see it advertised on a Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace, you think, all right, well, I better be the first one there before anybody else shows up. So I kind of was moving frantically trying to get, pick up these books as soon as possible before anybody else, showed up, or before like 10 other people showed up. And no one really showed in the area I was at. I was kind of surprised. And I kind of picked one up in a rush and picked up another one thinking, all right, but I don't think I have it or not. I didn't check. And it turns out I have 2 copies, but I got to get a 4th issue to put that set together. So those are, I think $1. So other $1 books I picked up was this Chris Bachalo variant of New Avengers. I'm not sure about the significance and like the ratio on that, but it's a variant, so it's like whatever. This is pretty cool. For $1, Ultimatum number 4. That's a Doctor Strange cover by Ed McGuinness. I think it's by Ed McGuinness. It's really cool. Also found this for $1. New Avengers number 7, the first Illuminati. That's a pretty nice pickup. And I also picked up Ultimate FF number 4. That's a first Spider-Ham, or Ultimate Spider-Ham. Also picked up Transformers number 1 for $1. That's Generation 2. It's got the gatefold opening cover part, and it's got some scuffing on there, but it's not too bad. So, for Transformers, you can say no for $1. This one, I'm always going to pick up these Just Imagine Stan Lee's. This one, in this case, is the Just Imagine Stan Lee Justice League of America, and it's an Adam Hughes cover, so it's really cool just to pick that up and just for the hell of it, Also picked this up because I was surprised. The other guy who was there kind of passed on it. I don't think he knew what the hell this was, but Francisco Mattina cover of Vengeance of Moon Knight. That's a variant of number 2. I think that's my 2nd or 3rd copy, but I was kind of surprised the guy didn't pick it up for $1, so why not? I'll jump in for it. So yeah, that was pretty cool to see there at this garage sale. Now, when we got to the $3 books, not too many. So this one always seems to find its way back in my collection, no matter how many times I sell it. It's Infinite Crisis number 5, first appearance of Jaime Reyes, the Blue Beetle. I was like, I couldn't believe I found it in there for $3. I'm not familiar with the Kanto character here, guys, but Kanto number 1. I'm not sure if it's like a second print. I haven't chosen to open it, but I got to look it up. But I saw there is like Kanto number 1 for $3. I was hoping to find part 1 of this story here, but it's Dark Horse Presents 89. It's features Hellboy in a solo story. I think this might be his first solo story or so outside of his first appearance in color, and that's the deal about this book. But I found only part 2. I couldn't find part 1. So this one, as far as other books I got for $3, these were other $3 books. Emma Frost number 1. I sold the entire run, I think, on either Instagram or YouTube, but I kind of regret selling it because I actually like the Greg Corn covers in there, and it's actually a really good read, actually. Art's okay on the interior, but the covers are awesome. So I got that for $3. Don't get the $5 thing twisted. Another thing I got for $3 was a pretty clean copy, actually, of Mighty Thor number 338. That's the second appearance of Beta Ray Bill, and that's a newsstand. And yeah, the guy had it price marked for $8, but he actually gave me a deal and said, I'll give it to you for $3. I think this little piece right here is on the bag. I'm not sure, but I'm sure it could be cleaned off. But other than that, it's a pretty sharp copy. I'm not sure if I want to get that. I might want to get that one slabbed for the fact that it's even a newsstand. This one I also got for $3. Not the greatest copy, but man, I'll take it. Wolverine Origins, number 10. I believe that's the first appearance of Dakin, like one of Wolverine's kids. And of course, it's the regular 2-claw cover. You know, unfortunately, it's not 3rd claw variant, but for $3, you can't say no to a nice little Quesada cover like that. That's pretty dope, man. I really like that. So now, as far as the final book, this one is an upgrade from the book I already have, for sure. Because the one I have is a 2.5. And the guy had it in his box, and he's like, oh, I didn't even know I had it in there. And I was kind of like, well, you do. What do you want for it? Well, eBay says, you know, it goes for about $140. Make me an offer. I'm like, I don't know if I can make an offer. You know, you just give me a number. He's like, all right, how about $20? I'm like, okay, all right, that's fine. $20 is fine. You know, I kind of took a pause to make it seem like I was thinking, you know. So I said $20. Superman's ex-pal, Jimmy Olsen. The new Jimmy Olsen, number 134. First appearance, Dark Side. Neil Adams cover. This is actually a pretty clean not too clean. It could use a cleaning. It's got a nice little crease right down the middle there, and it's got some chunk of something, or maybe somebody was eating this. Was eating food while reading this, and it's, you know, it's got little issues. I think this could, if I send this in, this might come back a mid-grade for sure, because my current copy is like a 2.5. And this one looks way better than the current copy I have. It's got a couple color breaks here and there on the spine, and then it's got a crease down the middle, not too bad. But honestly, I think if I send this in, this could come back about maybe a 5.5 or a 6. I wouldn't be surprised. So, yeah, that's it, guys. That was pretty much my haul from stuff I picked up from Craigslist. You know, pretty excited. Like I said, guys, you know the deal. Hit a thumbs up on the video. Comment down below, tell me what you think. Also, subscribe, and we'll make some more videos. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.